What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird Jeremy Clarkson Speed.
Should be a good video.
It should be a good video. I mean, we've done a couple of videos on the SR-71, haven't we?
Yeah.
Or at least I think it's this one. It's the same name, so it must be this one. But this was sent to us, and literally it was in the comment of the video. And it was, I know you've already done loads of videos, but this is Jeremy Clarkson, which kind of springs attention. British.
Yeah.
I'm guessing maybe potentially something to do with Top Gear. I don't know, because it's called Speed, and obviously
Jeremy Clarkson's from Top Gear, isn't
he was on Top Gear. Well, he was on Top Gear, and this is obviously super old school. Well, it looks like that with the quality anyway. So maybe it's something like, maybe it isn't. But it's about the SR-71, which is just a mind-blowing plane as well, isn't it? From, like I said, we've done a couple of things. We did a pilot story, I believe it was. And we did a little bit of a documentary on it. Smash that if you enjoy this content, guys. Smash that subscribe button as well. We'd really appreciate it. Why not? If you comment as well and hit that like button, it pushes the video. So please do that, would appreciate it. Check out Patreon as well, because that really helps us out. Exclusive content is on there. Like, content goes on there first, like Key and Peele's comedy stuff like that definitely goes on there first. And also we've got the Princess Bride going out on there. So we've got movies going out there before we go on the movie channel, which is going to hopefully make a swift, better return, isn't it?
Yes.
Smash that button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Yeah, check it out.
I am.
The Lockheed SR-71, which again is a mega plane. Let's see what Jeremy Clarkson has to say.
You wouldn't hear this thing coming, though.
Is that Jeremy Clarkson? Is that an old school?
The ultimate in jet power.
That was quite fun to watch him take off at night.
See, the thing is, this plane actually cost me my economics A-level. It did. We were supposed to read The Economist, and every single week Lockheed had an ad in there, and it was always a picture of the SR-71, and I just spent hours and hours staring at it.
I think he did all right for himself anyway.
There she is.
Wow.
This is the Lockheed SR-71, the Blackbird, the fastest plane ever made.
They've outdone themselves with the smoke and effects.
Yeah,
when I was at
intense
school,
music.
friends had pictures of Farrah Fawcett on their bedroom walls, and they thought I was a bit strange, having pictures of this instead. But I don't think I
dream
was.
then going.
That's cool, going in the cockpit.
I mean, this thing once got from New York to London in 114 minutes.
What?
There's the speedometer.
That's mad, isn't it?
Fuel gauge, acceleration, G units. It doesn't have a speedometer.
It may have been a warplane, but it carried no bombs. It had no gun. Its job was to fly high and fast over enemy territory, taking pictures without the enemy knowing it was there. It was so secret that for 10 years, no one even knew it existed.
That's mad, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Like, just mugging everyone else off, getting
Usually you
pictures.
hear planes, don't you?
Yeah, but this is like... This... Do you know, like, you get like a jumbo jet in the air, you can see it, you can't hear that. This is like probably higher than that as well.
Yeah.
And it's going rapid, so yeah, you got no chance of hearing it on the ground.
I made the very first flight in 1964 in December, right before Christmas, December 22nd. It was really
crazy.
The most secret thing going anywhere. You cannot go down to the bar at night and talk about it or even tell your wife anything about it.
Wow.
It flew on the freezing edge of space.
Thing is, he couldn't tell his wife. Do you reckon he did?
Hmm?
Do you reckon he did tell his wife?
Yeah.
Like, let us know in the comments. You know, this whole, like, you can't actually tell your family and all that. Do you reckon they just did tell him and just trusted him not to tell anyone else?
Especially like your wife or your husband. Like,
maybe not, though. Maybe, I suppose if she knows she's going to her, it's like, oh, I can't say what
maybe if she's not that interested anyway. Like, do you know what I mean?
I think you'd take an interest into what your husband's doing at work if he says he's got a
but,
story.
But she might not be interested in knowing what it, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He might say to her, look, I've got this information, but, like, I'm sworn to see, because she might be like, well, just don't tell me.
Yeah, maybe. Let us know in the comments what you reckon.
Because if you're not involved,
because I reckon some people do just tell
you can't
them.
get caught.
Very true. You can't get caught if you don't know about it. She hasn't done anything wrong.
Exactly. That's why we wouldn't get caught.
But the plane itself was white hot. The metal around the colossal engines became translucent, and as it bashed through the thin air at 2,200 miles an hour, friction made the Blackbird swell by a foot.
Whoa.
This meant none of the panels fitted properly, so on the ground, the fuel tanks actually leak.
Wow. That's a bit mad. It's the fastest plane, and the panels don't fit.
In the middle of the
Because
night,
of it
it's
moves.
quiet,
Yeah.
and you can hear the Blackbird creaking, and you can watch it bleeding. You get the impression that it's alive, that it's organic, and when you touch it, it doesn't feel like it's made of metal. It feels soft and vulnerable, like you could hurt it. But that was the great thing about this plane, because of course, you couldn't. In its 35-year life, 1,000 missiles were fired at the SR-71. Not one even got close.
Not even
When you're at
close.
speed and altitude, remember you're going faster than the muzzle velocity on a rifle. You're protected by the laws of physics. This thing can go anywhere it wants with total impunity.
So if it's so good, why has it been pensioned off?
Seems a bit dangerous, but obviously it isn't. But it seems it.
Yeah.
What's it doing in a hangar, gathering dust and leaking?
There's only one of it.
I imagine there's just one plane.
Let us know.
It sounds, from what he's saying, it sounds like there's just
That's
one
very
plane.
normal. I assume there was just multiple, just like say, like a just a type of jet. You know what I mean? And there were multiple. But it's
not
only
like
one.
there's one.
Let us know in the comments. Maybe that's a stupid thing to ask. I don't know.
If you want to see what's going on in enemy territory these days, you use a satellite.
Yeah, you got satellites nowadays. That's why I suppose
Yeah.
satellites have come in. I think that's, I don't know what that is. We need to turn off autoplay. We just get other videos. But maybe satellites, if like say, have just outgrown it, so you don't need it.
Yes, that's probably why there's
You can get the images anyway, I suppose, with satellites, can't you?
Yeah, so it's like why
Do you
do
need
you
it?
send a
That
plane
that does make sense, but it seems pretty sick.
It does seem pretty sick, and if there's only one of them as well, I feel that's even more sick.
Let us know in the comments. Was it
A
only
limited
one?
edition.
Yeah, definitely just for one. I don't know if it is just one. It might
It
have
just
been
sounded like the way he was wording it just sounded like
like
but
it was the only one. But
he
let us
might
know.
be really deeply in love with that one.
It might be. Smash that one, guys. Smash subscribe. It was awesome seeing him because he had a big passion for it.
He did. I feel like it must have been cool for him to go and see it after having the posters and things like that. Like to actually see it in real life and sit in the cockpit.
Definitely, and that was a younger Clarkson as well. So maybe
yeah,
I don't know what year it was or anything like that, but maybe he won't have achieved as much in his career. So it seemed like maybe more of a privilege.
Big thing,
I don't
yeah.
know, but let us know in the comments if you do. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Would really appreciate it. And what should we do?
Oh, fantastic day.
And we will see you legends in the next one. Peace.